So you said law was kind of the fallback, law school fallback. To me, shooting pool is a fallback. And so talk about, you went from law to music to DP to film.
Wow.
How did all that happen?
Wow. So let me go back to tell you how I got to law school,
Yes.
right? So I wanted to be a politician, but I realized early on that you can get more done through media and through telling stories. Don't ask me how I know. Maybe it was the Oprah Winfrey Show. I don't know. But when I graduated from Spelman, I sent out my resume to 3 people: Kathy Hughes, the founder of Radio One; Oprah Winfrey, Oprah Winfrey, and Susan Taylor, who was the publisher and editor-in-chief of Essence magazine. So, of course, all of those were media companies, and I've been blessed enough to have met all of them as an adult in this business. So I went to law school because they did not return my mail. Because, we didn't have emails at the time. I'm dating myself, but they didn't answer. They didn't call me. So I went to law school. That's what, good girls do. We find our next thing. So while I was in law school, I got married and I moved to Pittsburgh and finished law school. And I worked on my MBA at Duquesne University in Pittsburgh, and I was miserable because my creative soul was dying. I practiced law. I did labor and employment defense work. And so on the weekends, I would, go and find like little recording artists and invest in their demos and things like that just to feed my creative spirit. And from there, I was just miserable. So I quit and moved to Atlanta and thought I could get an entertainment law job there. Did not get a job. Boy, I get turned down a lot. But I have had to pivot a lot. So when I was in Atlanta, I couldn't find an entertainment job. So I started interning at LaFace Records. And while I was interning at LaFace Records, I met another young lady, and she said, "I got it, let's start a film company." And I was like, okay. So we started a film company, production company, to start servicing the music business because there were no production companies there to make music videos for those, for the record company. So that's how I got started in the business.
Amazing, right? Yeah. So, Sadir, you're one of 7 children.
I am.
And what was your favorite fictional female character growing up?
Anne of Green Gables.
Why?
Because she always felt out of place. I don't think this works. Thank you. She always felt out of place.